Alrighty. So we know that in earlier lessons you got introduced to multiplication and division, right?
Yeah.
Remember with multiplication we did those three different symbols, the star, the X, and the dot. And then the division symbol we know is a line with two dots over the top on it, with one dot on the top and one dot on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
To kind of help us out to get that, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have a skip count by tens from 0. Let's go up to 100. You guys should be able to do this. You might need, if some of you might need your number grids. If you need those, that's okay. But together as a class, let's count up to 100 by 10, starting with 0. So here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Pretty simple, right? We're third graders. We got that down. How to skip count by those tens. All right. How about can we do it with fives? Fives to 100. Here we go. Starting with 0. Okay. Together as a class. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Pretty simple, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. We know how to do that. And now we're really going to get a challenge. How about we go up to 50? Let's go up to 50 by. You guys want to go up to 100 by twos, count and twos? Ooh, it's going to be a challenge.
Okay.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Starting with 0, we're going up to 100 by twos. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. All right, give yourself a round of applause there, everybody. You guys got that down perfectly. So that's just kind of an introduction, because when we multiply, okay, that's what we want to kind of do. We want to go in increments of 2s, 5s, or 10s. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's a lot quicker going 5, 10. You see that? Yes, Augie.
If I did like 6 times 4, what I do is like 6 plus 6 equals 12, 12 plus 12 equals 24, and that would be the answer.
Yep, or you could do 6 plus 6 equals 12, 12 times 2 equals 24, or 6 times 4 is 24. 6, 4 times 24. That's a great way of thinking. And there's a bunch of different ways. Augie gave one way of coming up with your mental. And through this lesson, I'm gonna try to see how some of you, how your thinking is, how to get to the answer. There's many ways to do it. And that's what's so cool about math, is that there's not necessarily one way. There might be one answer, but there's many ways to get to that answer, okay? And that's what's cool about math. Okay, so we're going to do a little quick thing here. First off, can we find ways to count these without counting each one? What would I do here? Raise your hand. Sammy, what would I do here?
Count by 5.
Count by 5. So how many sets of 5 do I have here?
10.
Do I have 10? No, we got 5. So we got groups of 5. How many groups of 5? I should say groups, not sets. How many groups of 5 do I have?
3.
We have 1, 2, 3. Okay? So how much is this now? Remember, when we counted by 5s, so instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, can somebody tell me the quick way how to get to the answer there? Raylan.
5, 10, 15.
Boom, done. We just counted 15 dots in the span of 3 answers. 5, 10, 15. Who wants to come up and write that equation up on the board here? We're going to have a lot of student interaction. I want you guys to write up here. That's so. Amelia, why don't you come up here real quick? Write one way to write that multiplication problem there. So what you can use. Yep. Okay, she's using the star, okay. Okay, everyone see that? Who wants to come up and do another way to write this equation here? Carly. So we've already used the star. She's using the dots, okay, perfect. And now do you see what, so this is the cool thing about multiplication real quick. Actually, I'm glad Carly did that. So you see how we have 5 times 3 equals 15? And 3 times 5 equals 15? Mr. Gooseberg, is that the commutative property of multiplication where you can flip-flop the numbers?
Yeah, we call it the turnaround rule.
The turnaround rule, okay? So in multiplication, you can use this turnaround rule. So 5 times 3, 3 times 5, both answers are correct. And remember what I said? As long as you get to the right answer, there's different ways to do it, but this is all we want to get to. So that's perfect. And we got one more. How about we do one more here? Tyler, come on up and do one more. So we've used the star, we used the dot, do one more there. I know there's 2 more ways, but we'll just do the one more. Atta boy. All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so are we pretty comfortable with this? This is kind of what we did a couple of days ago, okay? This is just kind of a reintroduction on what we're going to do. It's going to get a little bit more difficult as we move forward. But here's your 3 ways, your star, your dot, or your X, and there's also 5 groups of 3, and I know that's one. But a lot of times when we're doing math problems, the groups of is really good, and that's smart to think. But more often than not in books and in texts, you're going to see one of these 3 forms. Okay? Very good. Thank you, guys. All right. We're going to do a quick look now. Okay? You're going to see a group of dots for just a couple of seconds. You should try to figure out how many dots there are and how you saw them. I'm going to give you a second and a third look. So I'm basically going to show some dots, and I'm going to cover it back up real quick. I want you guys to let me know how we're doing here, okay? Get it over. Okay, yep. So we got that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What do we see? Write it on your whiteboards. Here we go. Write it on your whiteboards and tell me if you can do a multiplication problem on what you saw, and you can just show your whiteboard. Show me how you got it. I see some of you have the answer, but I want to know how you got that answer. Okay, if you need me to show it again for a couple seconds. Liam's got it. Yep, looks good, looks good. Yep, nice job, yep. You got it? Anybody else? Here we go, look at these guys. Oh my goodness, you guys rock, yep. I see that, that looks good. You got it, Raylan, excellent. Augie, let me see, you got it, Kim? Can I see, do you have some? Okay, it's okay, take your time. All right, look at that. And I'm going to wait for Everett because he got his answer. Can you hold that up for me, Everett? Because you did everything correctly. You got it, buddy. Nice job. Liam, yup, saw you. Okay, good job. So, we know that there was 4. So what I saw a lot of, 2 sets of 4, or 4 times 2. and we know there's 8. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we can just go 4, 8, we're done. Easy, right? Thumbs up? Cool. All right, we're gonna do a couple more of those. All right, so everyone got it? Okay, so everyone I think has an idea. Let's try another one here. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Same thing as before. Write down what you saw on your whiteboards. Okay, that's very good, Raylan. Can you show me? Yep, that's good. That's one way to do it. But can you show me how to kind of use a multiplication maybe on it? Okay, not quite, Liam. Right idea. No, Bennett. Yes, Everett. Yes, Carly. Yes, Lyndon. Yes, Augie. Yes, Cameron. Not quite. You're close. Much better. Now put the answer down, Amelia, and I know you know that answer. There we go. Yes. Yep. Attaboy. That's what I like to see, Raylan. Lauren, excellent job. Much better, Bennett. Yep, very good. Tyler, you got it. Absolutely. So we saw.
I thought there were 3.
Yep, that's why it's a quick look. And that's okay, Liam. So if you would like me to show you again, you can just say, can you show it again, Mr. Bud? And I'd be happy to show you the answer. But you got it though. Nice job. So again, same thing, friends. 2 sets of 5. So we just go 5, 10. Right? We got that? Yep, we're rocking here. That's good. I like hearing easy, okay?
Easy.
Okay, let's talk about how we solved this. Just a couple of people, can you tell me, you all had it correct. Just want to get your thinking there on what you got. Lauren, how did you come up with that answer?
Well, I just saw the dots, and then I see there's 5 dots in each group,
Mhm.
and how many groups are there is 2, and that's times.
Okay.
And then you just do 5 plus 5
Yep.
equals.
Or 5 times 2. That's one way of thinking. Tyler, how did you come up with the answer? The correct answer, which you got? Two groups of 5? Mm-hmm. And Augie, one more. How did you come up with that answer?
So I play a lot of games with dice in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that was 5 just from looking at it. So I did 5 plus 10, but you said a multiplication fact, so I just changed that to 2 times 5.
That's right. There we go. All right. And like I said, see all the different ways that our minds think, that our friends think? See, the answer's the same, but there's different paths to get there. And that's what's so cool about math. All right, we got one for one more. One more of these quick looks.
2 more. 2 more.
Okay, maybe at the end I'll maybe throw one on there for you. 1, 2, 3. Write them on the boards. Show me what you saw. Yes, Bennett? Not quite. Yes, Liam? Much better, Amelia. That's right. Nice job. Yes. Okay, so I see the answers in the dots. Can you guys write the equations for me? You are correct with the answer. Write the equation for me, okay? Excellent, nice job. Yes. Yep, you got it, Everett.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, yes. All right, let's turn this. 6 plus, okay, that works, yep. 6 plus 6, yep, good. Okay, oop. Oh, that's not a smart one. Try changing that number up. How many sets of 6 do we see there, Lily? So I can show it again. I'll show it again for some of our friends here that need it. Okay? Let's say how many sets? Okay, yep. Lyndon, okay, good. Yep, dots there, okay. Cameron, nice. All right, Sammy. Ooh, close. You got the right numbers. We gotta do that. We gotta try. So we have. Can we count those numbers then? Nope, this is correct. That's correct. Count it down. Tell me what answer you get. Atta girl, Sammy, you got it. That's better. Nice job. All right, everyone got that? We got these quick looks down?
Yep.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay. I like that.
Okay, did you see it? Don't shout it out. Okay, let's talk about how we solved this. Somebody else that hasn't told me how their mind was thinking, how they got the answer. Liam.
Every time I saw two sets of it, I was like, oh, it must be 2 times that number.
Yes, and then there was 6 dots in each set, right? So 2 times 6. You got it. Carly, how did you come up with that answer?
I saw I did 2, 4, 6, and then I saw the other one and it was the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave it 6 times 6. 6 times 6.
Or 6 plus 6, you mean? 6 plus 6? Yep, very good. So Carly, what she saw is she saw a pattern. She went 2, 4, 6 real quick, and then saw the same thing. She recognized the pattern. Oh, those are the same. So if there's 6 in one, there must be 6 in the other because they look the same. Good, that's a great way of thinking there. Cameron, that's a nice person you got there. Nice stick figure. All right, here we go. Come on, smartboard. There we go. All right, so quick looks are one way that we think about multiplication. Now, some of you are doing addition, and I get that. Like I said, 6 plus 6 or 6 times 2, same answer. They both equal 12, just a different way of thinking. But I want to challenge you, friends, as we go through this lesson, and from here forward, when we're kind of getting, try to think of it in multiplication, okay? And that's okay if some of you have the 6 plus 6, and it still takes a little bit of time, but I challenge you to try to get multiplication. Use 6 times 2, 5 times 2 to do it, okay? It's okay now, we're still early in the year, but hopefully Mr. Gugelsberg throughout the rest of the year, you know, let's challenge our brains to try to use multiplication, okay? For some of this, because I think we can do this. We're 3rd graders, we got this. It looks like you do. So there's just examples there. Obviously each set, there was 2 of each, and we were multiplying by 2. How many of these could we multiply any of these by 10? Yes or no? August. No, we cannot do. There's nothing by 10 because to go by 10, that means we would need at least 10, and we have to have the same amount. So even though 6 and 6 is more than 10, we can't do 10 and 10. That would be 20. So nope, we can't really do multiplication. However, is there something we could use multiples of 5 of? How could we which one of these 3 sets, 3 groups, could we multiply by 5, Lauren?
The first one.
The first one by 5s? Absolutely. So this could be multiplied by 5s or 2, and that goes to the switch, the reverse rule?
Turnaround.
The turnaround rule, the turnaround rule. So you have 2 sets of 5 or 5, well, I was going to say, or 5 sets of 2. But yeah, 5, yeah, 2, yeah, 5 sets. Okay, never mind. Keep it on 2 times 5, right? We're good. We don't need to talk about that. You guys have that down there. Okay, quick looks. Please write this on your smart board. Or whiteboard. Sorry. Go ahead and write this, a tic-tac-toe, on your whiteboard. Okay, then we're going to get a little bit of practice on here. So I know you all know how to do tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
All right, so basically we're just going to refresh what we kind of just did. So everyone's got their tic-tac-toe. If you want to put the symbols on, so this row, we're going to use multiplication. This row, we're going to use addition. And this row, we're going to do quick looks, the pictures that you just saw, okay? So make sure you write. And when it comes to multiplication, you can see we have the 3 different symbols. They're all the same. Pick which one. Right now at this level, we just want to learn how the signs work. As you get older, you're going to probably start seeing more of the dot. When you get up into like high school and stuff, that's how they kind of do multiplication. But right now, we don't want to think about that. We just, any one of these 3 will work, okay? Whatever's easier for you. And then as you progress through it and get older, you'll start to see some difference. But right now, This is for what we need to do. That's perfect right there. Yes, Jasper. What's that, buddy? Yes, you can just choose one, whichever one you would like to are comfortable with. Yep, that's fine. Yes, Chloe.
Can you also do minus?
For this particular exercise, we're not going to use minus. Yes, you could, but right now we just want to do multiplication and addition. Okay? Yes, Liam.
Can we write QL for quick look?
Sure. Go ahead. QL for quick looks. If that's how you want to remember it, that's fine. All right. So my first one again. I'm going to have my friends come up and help out. Okay. So I'm going to do the first one here. Okay. And I'm going to do this. Okay. Who wants to come up and put the addition equivalent on it? Liam, come on up here, buddy. And I'll help you. Come on up here, and I'll help you if you need some height advantage. Can you reach up to that one and write the addition there? Here. You ready?
No, I got it.
Oh, here, you got it? Okay.
So just write
Yep,
it.
just so we have 5 times 2. How would you do this in addition? Yep. Oop, not quite. Try again. 5 plus. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, do it again. I'm sorry. Want to do it here? Do it here. Do it in that box. Five plus. Okay, now what's 5 plus 2? It's 7, right? What's 5 times 2? So would we want to do a 2 there, or would we want to put a different number? Put a different number. What number do we need to do there? That's my boy. Give me nuts. Nice job, Liam. You got it. So 5 times 2. 5 plus 5. Who wants to come do the quick look? Amelia.
Okay, so I gotta write it down.
How do you write that in a quick look with the dots? Do your best. Good enough. All right. Is that what everyone has on their whiteboards? Okay, so we have the multiplication, 5 times 2, the addition, 5 plus 5, and the quick look, 2 groups of 5. Okay? Let's try another one here. All right, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do this. Okay, there's the quick look. Who can come up and do the multiplication of that? Augie. Perfect, thank you. That is correct. Everyone understand that? Is that what everyone has? Okay, now I need somebody to come up and do an addition. Raylan. Okay, don't worry about the equals. That's all right. We know what it equals. Yeah, but that's correct. 4 plus 4. Nice job. Thank you, Raylan. All right, and one more. Mr. Bud's going to do this. Okay, I need somebody for the multiplication. Tyler.
And the quick look.
And if you can do the multiplication for me, using any symbol you want for the multiplying. Attaboy, that works. There you go. Excellent. Did everyone have that? 6 times 2?
I just put it
Okay, and look at all of our, okay, Liliana. Lily, come on up here. Can you do the quick look for me? Okay, that's cool. That's 2 dot. Yep, we'll go with 2 dot there. All right, try to, there we go. Let's try that. There we go. Go ahead. There we go. Okay, and excellent. Thank you, Lily. Is that what everyone got? 2 sets of 6 in their spot? All right. Thumbs up if we understand how we got this. Multiplication, addition, quick look. Okay? It's pretty simple, right? Yep, I'm looking at, yeah, that's good. Cameron did a good thing. Let me see your whiteboards. Let me see what you got on your whiteboards there. See, everyone did it right. Yup. Look at all those whiteboards. Nice and filled out with nice penmanship. Excellent looking around. Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, you guys are good at math. This is just beginning multiplication. You guys are whipping through this. Whip it. Oh, woo-hoo. Remember that? Whizzing through, I should say. Whiz. From our vocabulary words from earlier in the week. All right. So there you go. I don't even need to show you this because you did it correctly. This is the correct answer, and that's what everyone had. So we only switched the 6 and the 4, but it was the same thing, okay? Everyone got that? Moving on. Ah! Math pyramids. Erase your whiteboards. Oh, math triangles. Okay, okay. All right. Now, we're gonna throw a little kink in it. We've been doing multiplication, but we're also gonna throw a little division in there. Okay? Still same concept. Okay? Little different. First off, what number do I need at the top of my math triangle? We haven't called on Carly. Do I need 5 up here? Isn't that what the and? What's 2 times 5? 10. So I would put a 10 up here. Okay, and then of course, as we've seen from the past, we have our numbers down here. Okay. Now, there's going to be 4 different math families. Remember doing math families earlier in the week? 4 different math families? Okay, I'm going to give everyone an opportunity. So we need somebody that hasn't come up to the board yet. I want you to write down the first part of this math family. Remember, there's 4, and we got to use multiplication and division here. Okay? So who hasn't been? Lyndon, you haven't been at the board. Do one of the 4 math families. Okay, you want to use a different one? All right. No, I just wanted you to just do one so we can have other people come up and be part of it. Carl, you've had your hand up to come up on the board here. Well, give me another one of the 4 of the math families. Okay. Very good. There's 2 more, but they did the multiplication. Now what do we need? Sammy, why don't you come up and do another one of the math families here? Yep, now we're on that one. So how do we want to do that? Okay, so 5 times 2 equals 10. Would 5 divided by 2 also equal 10? No, not quite. We don't want two there. Actually, I'm gonna have you. One thing with division, friends, and again, should I do the big number first, Mr. Gugelsberg, or is that something?
That's what that dot says.
Okay, big number first. Okay. So when we're doing division, we always want to make sure that the bigger number goes first, Sammy. Okay? Oh, sorry. Still learning all these smart boards here. 10. Yup. Equals. You're correct. That's right. Thank you, Sammy. Good job. One more. Who wants it? Who hasn't been at the board yet? If you've been up to the board, keep your hands down. If you haven't been to the board, Chloe, come up here. Give me that last member of the family over there. So we have 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Using these three numbers, what's the other one? What's the other thing we would need to do? Yes, you switched, yep, so yep, big number first. Nope, big number first. Big number first. Go ahead, write the big number. Yep, you got it. There we go. You can use the division symbol. This one right here. Line, 2 dots. Boom. Yep, that's okay. Nope, that's okay. We can read it. And then what number do we need to put there? Okay, equals. Nice job, Chloe. Give me nuts. Beautiful job. All right. So we see our 4 members of the family. 5 times 2. 2 times 5. 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 2. Using all 3 of these numbers, right? We got that? I know the division was a little hard, but thumbs up if you get this. Okay, we're gonna get some more practice on it. Don't worry. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, moving on. How do we know about money? Do we know how much our American currency is worth? Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, 50-cent dollars. All right, let's open our math journals to page 21. Right, Mr. Gugelsberg, this is what we wanted to work on this. All right, so yep, you can put those whiteboards and markers, you can put those to sleep right now. Wait and see. We'll see where we're at here. Not quite ready for a deep sleep. Just take a little nap, and then if they need to sleep longer, I'll let you know. Page 21. Page 21 in your math journal, please. Page 21 in your math journal. Let's see, Edward's got it. Yep, there we go. Looking good, looking good. All right. So if you would like to, friends, you can put those on top of the board. You can see what each one is worth. Pennies 1 cent, nickels 5 cents, dime 10, quarter 25, 50-cent piece, and a silver dollar. So, well, I guess they're not silver anymore. Now they're gold, but used to be silver dollars.
No, they're $8. They're green.
Green? Have dollar coins?
Yeah,
You see dollar coins? They're gold now. They have the face of like Sacagawea. All right. So, friends, okay, shh. 5 back here. Thank you. Job. All right. So our first one, it should have in your book dimes, right? Does it have 2 dimes already written down there for you?
Yeah.
1 second. Okay. Multiplication number model. So remember how we were just doing this? 2 times whatever. So how many? So we obviously have 2 dimes. Okay. A dime is worth 10 cents. So that's our total, right? 10 times 2. Or 2 times 10. 10 times 2. Or 2 times 10. However you want to do it. So let's do that as a class. If we're gonna go count by tens, we wanna go twice, we go 10, 20, boom, done. 20 cents. So we know 2 dimes equals 20 cents, okay? The 51, we'll get to that in a little bit. This is just kind of the beginning of using money, okay? All right, I'm gonna move down to the next one here.
10 nickels.
Now we want to use 4 dimes. So write your sketches in the box, 4 dimes. So what would we use for that? What would our pictures look like? I'll give you a couple minutes to write those. And actually, while you're writing that, I'm going to do this real quick.